I think that the kind of powerful, like the establishment, work very hard to make sure that you don't ever think about that.
Right. Don't
How
think about
much
the overlap.
actually that your average, like, left of center person, right of center person has in common. And this is why they love pumping these culture war issues so much, because they're the things that get the two sides fighting with each other while they're off at the top not caring.
Right.
Like, what JP Morgan Chase and Goldman Sachs or the Federal Reserve, what they love is when left-wing America and right-wing America are at each other's throats and they're just raking in billions of dollars in profits because no one's looking at them. But if you really think about the things that most people care about, like most regular Americans care about the most, is they're like, my health care is like really unaffordable, or the groceries just went through the roof. My rent just like went up by 25%. And so it's like, you go, well, like, does inflation fuck over left wingers or right wingers? Fucks over both of them. Like, it's like all of these things. It's not a left versus right issue. It's like a top versus down issue. You know who it really helped? It helped all of the people that got the big corporations who got all that bailout money when the Federal Reserve printed $6 trillion in 2020. It was really good for them. It's really bad for you. It's the old George Carlin thing, right? It's a big fucking club, and you ain't in it.
Yep.
And that's a left winger or a right winger.
Yep.
You're not in this club.
Nope.
It's that club versus you.
Right.
That's the narrative. And they have a lot more in common with each other. Let me tell you, the Republican politicians and Democrat politicians have a lot more in common with each other than they have with you. And left winger and right winger American, you have a lot more in common with each other than you do with Biden or Romney.